As the New York Knicks gear up to face the Philadelphia 76ers in a critical playoff matchup, the stakes couldn't be higher. The 76ers may have stumbled into the playoffs as the 7th seed, but don't let that fool you. They bring a formidable challenge to the Knicks. With a lineup that includes Joel Embiid, one of the league's elite talents, and a rising star in Tyrese Maxey, Philadelphia has weapons that can wreak havoc. And let's not forget about Paul George, who, despite the passage of time, remains a clutch performer, alongside rookie VJ Edgecombe, who has stepped up as a tenacious defender. But here's the kicker. The Knicks, while facing a talented opponent, have some clear advantages that could tip the scales in their favor. The 76ers have effectively narrowed their rotation to just 6.5 players. Yes, you heard that right. Since Embiid returned from his appendectomy, Quentin Grimes has been the only bench player consistently logging significant minutes. In the last 3 games, he's been the lone bright spot off the bench, with little help from Andre Drummond, Justin Edwards, or Dominic Barlow, who are barely seeing the court. This is where the Knicks can capitalize. They boast a deeper bench with 3 significant contributors who can shift the momentum of the game. Mitchell Robinson is a physical presence inside and has shown he can guard Embiid effectively in the past. Deuce McBride, known for his defensive prowess, could be key in containing Maxey. And let's not overlook Jordan Clarkson, who has emerged as a reliable scoring option off the bench, alongside Jose Alvarado, who could provide a spark if called upon. When you stack up the top players, the 76ers core is impressive, but New York's depth from players 5 through 8 gives them the edge. If the Knicks want to not only defeat the 76ers, but also advance to the conference finals, their bench will have to produce. As the series wears on, the physicality of the Knicks could take its toll on the aging George and the often injured Embiid. The Knicks have established themselves as one of the league's premier offensive rebounding teams, and this could be a game changer. Robinson and Towns excel at crashing the boards, with Robinson ranking 5th in the league for offensive rebounds. Josh Hart has also made a name for himself as one of the best offensive rebounding guards in the game. While the Knicks struggled to dominate the glass in the first round against the Hawks, returning to their rebounding roots could provide a crucial advantage against the 76ers team that has given up over 12 offensive rebounds per game in the playoffs. Defensively, the Knicks are no slouches either, ranking 2nd in defensive rebounds per game. In stark contrast, the 76ers are dead last in offensive rebounds since Embiid's return. The ability to limit opponents to one shot while creating multiple opportunities on the offensive end is a hallmark of New York's game plan and could very well be the difference maker as the series progresses. However, the Knicks will have their work cut out for them. Embiid and Maxey are talented scorers, and they will pose significant challenges. The strategy of putting a center on Hart, which many teams have tried unsuccessfully, will be something to watch. The 76ers may experiment with this, but if they do, Hart must remain aggressive. He cannot afford to let Embiid take plays off. He needs to exploit the matchup, whether it's knocking down open threes or attacking the rim with ferocity. The dynamic between Towns and Embiid will also be crucial. If the 76ers decide to have Embiid guard Hart, it could create mismatches that the Knicks can exploit, especially with their 2-man game of Brunson and Towns. If they can get Embiid retreating, it could lead to some serious problems for the 76ers, particularly if they revert to a more conventional defense. As the Knicks prepare for what promises to be a hard-fought series, the depth of their roster could be their secret weapon. If they can impose their physical style of play, control the boards, and keep the pressure on Embiid and Maxey, this series could very well tilt in their favor. As we look forward to the matchup against the 76ers, let's hear from you, Knicks fans. Where are you watching from? And what are your thoughts on this pivotal series? Sound off in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analysis and coverage of our beloved New York Knicks. The road to the conference finals starts here, and we're all in for the ride.